The realization hit me like a freight train. The mall wasn't collecting memories. It was compressing them. Reducing them. Breaking them down into simpler versions until only fragments remained. That's why every store became identical. That's why the mannequins behaved the same way. That's why the doubles looked almost human but never quite right. They weren't copies. They were leftovers. Pieces of people that had been processed by whatever existed beneath the escalators. I took a step backward. Then another. For the first time since this nightmare began, I didn't care about answers anymore. I didn't care about the loop, the escalators, or Unit 214. I just wanted out. Every survival instinct I had was screaming at me to leave the mall and never return. Then the creature smiled. It wasn't a threatening smile. It wasn't malicious. It looked sad. Almost sympathetic. Like someone watching a person realize a terrible truth too late. You still think you're the original. The words echoed through the building. My chest tightened. I didn't understand. Or maybe I did, maybe some part of me already knew what it meant. The creature slowly raised one arm and pointed toward the security office. Against every instinct in my body, I turned to look. All of the monitors had switched on. Every screen displayed a different version of the mall. Point 1 was abandoned and covered in dust, another was flooded halfway to the ceiling. Point 1 appeared completely empty except for rows of mannequins standing in the center court, and one screen showed something that made my blood run cold. My apartment, live, not a recording. Live. I could see my living room. My couch. My kitchen. My television. Everything exactly as I had left it. Except someone was sitting in my chair. Watching TV. At first I thought it was a trick. Then the figure leaned forward. My heart nearly stopped. It was me, not an imperfect copy. Not a distorted version. Me, every detail was perfect, the same haircut, the same scar behind M. My left ear. The same security jacket hanging over the chair. It looked comfortable. Like it belonged there. Like it had always lived there. Slowly, the figure turned toward the camera. And smiled. The exact same smile as the creature. A smile filled with pity. As if it knew something I didn't. As if it already knew how my story ended. I stumbled backward. My legs nearly gave out beneath me. No, I whispered. The double on the monitor continued staring. Then it raised one hand. And waved. My stomach dropped. Because I instinctively looked down at my own hand. And realized I wasn't moving. The figure on the screen was waving on its own. The creature spoke again. You're already being replaced. The words felt like ice sliding into my chest. Every light inside the mall exploded. Glass rained from storefronts. The sound echoed like gunshots throughout the building. Then every mannequin in sight moved. Not their heads. Not their eyes. Their entire bodies. One synchronized step forward. The sound of hundreds of plastic feet striking tile echoed across the mall. For a second everything became silent. Then I heard something below me. A sound coming from deep beneath the escalators. A sound so low I felt it before I heard it. The machinery was no longer descending. Something was climbing. The entire escalator shook violently beneath my feet. The glowing orange light between the steps intensified. The metal groaned. The sound grew louder. Closer. Whatever existed underneath was moving upward. And it was moving fast. I turned and ran. I didn't care where. I just ran. Past storefronts. Past kiosks. Past rows of motionless mannequins. The mall around me was changing faster now. Storefronts blurred together. Hallways stretched impossibly long. Signs displayed words I couldn't understand. It felt like reality itself was starting to break apart. Behind me I could hear it climbing. Metal screaming. Chains rattling. Something enormous forcing its way upward through the impossible depths below. I risked a glance over my shoulder. I wish I hadn't. The escalator had stopped. Every step was frozen. And standing at the very top was another version of me. Then another. Then another. Dozens of them. Emerging one by one. Each slightly different. Each wearing a security uniform. Each staring directly at me. And every single one was smiling. I ran harder. My lungs burned. My legs screamed. But no matter how far I ran, the mall wouldn't end. The corridors stretched endlessly ahead. The exits never got closer. It was like the building was intentionally keeping me inside. Keeping me moving. Keeping me trapped. Then I heard my own voice behind me. 41. Another voice answered. 42. Then another. 43. Soon dozens of voices joined in. Hundreds. Thousands. All counting together. All getting closer. And for the first time, I realized the terrifying truth. The loop wasn't trying to kill me. It was trying to remember me.